Red's Revenge. Okay, not bad. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are running the BREW, the Rabbity Stew. Selesnya, rabbits, go wide, crazy tramplers. Yeah, we got this deck. This is a modified version of a deck that I saw posted by none other than MTG Brew Lab, who gave us this amazing thing. I've put my own spin on it. I've changed it around to my liking. And he got to Mythic with this. And I said, well, we're on the Mythic climb right now. And we cracked Diamond 2 with this one. So this has power in it. This has some serious muscle, some rabbit muscle to flex here. So before we get down to the shakedown breakdown, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and claw you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places we stream. I stream almost every single night. Now you know. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, any kind of questions you have, or if you want to show me your brew that you think I'd like to run, join me right there in Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down to the AetherHub. Also, I'm going to leave some either pinned comments or some links to MTG, to Brew Crew's Twitter and his channel on there too, to signal boost him, because he did come up with some good stuff, and it's been a while since I did Rabbit. So run Rabbit run. What are we talking about? Well, our first early plays are going to be green. We're going to go with Paw Patch Recruit and Valley My Caller. Paw Patch Recruit is very interesting because in the removal meta, this gives you an upside. 1 green, 2/1 Rabbit Warrior with Offspring 2, meaning you can pay 2 more, and he comes out with the little baby right there. Anytime he not only is he Trampler, so now you can build him up. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you can put a 1/1 target, a 1/1 counter on target creature you control other than that creature. So it kind of punishes, as the game goes on, it will kind of punish people for playing spot removal or targeting your creatures by enhancing the power level of other creatures, which is extremely interesting to put that on there and to increase other Tramplers' power. So, you know, you get an upside. You kind of say, well, if you're gonna hit me with targets, I'm gonna pump. The other thing is, if you have multiple of these on the board, you have the multiple paw patches and their little babies with them, guess what? Those get pumped as well. Those all get it for each one that you have out there. Valley My Caller. If you're going to be playing rabbits, you got to play Valley My Caller. He's a silly frog. He's a 1/1 green, 1-drop, trample. Solid creature already. Whenever another frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel enters, put a 1/1 counter on Valley My Caller. Almost all we have, damn near everything we have in here, is either going to be another frog, meaning another one of him, or rabbits. We also have a way to put down multiple rabbits at once that can send him through the stratosphere and really get him trampling in with a lot of power right here. Anything from Bloomborough, if you're new, anything from Bloomborough that's called a Valley whatever caller, Valley blank caller, is an incredibly powerful card. The color cycle of the caller cards from Bloomborough, unbelievably good. So a little bit of removal spells. We're going to go kind of aggro on this. What we're going to use for removal is Case of the Gateway Express. For 1 white and 1, you choose a target creature you don't control, and each creature does 1 damage. Everybody stabs him. Everybody stabs him 1 time. The reason this is I always like to point out that this is actually a reference to Case of the Orient Express, where it turns out, spoiler alert for a 100-year-old book, everyone on the train did it. So everyone does 1 damage, and you can, if you're going wide with a lot of tokens and a lot of rabbits, which you should be, it'll all do damage. And then, of course, if you swing in with 3 or more creatures, you solve it, which means that all your creatures forever give +1, which is really good. The other removal we're going to have, guys, I gotta run it, folks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep running it, but honestly, it's one of the best cards in the game right now, and you're at a disadvantage if you're not running this. 1 white and 1 sheltered by ghost, enchantment, aura, enchanted creature, enchant creature you control. When sheltered by ghost enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until sheltered by ghost leaves the battlefield. Creature gets +1 and has lifelink and ward for you right there. Incredibly good. Putting this on a big creature, a big stompy creature, is super effective. It gives it that protection, locks somebody else out of the game, and gives you that pump and that lifelink right there for really good staying power. Back to the rabbits, we have 2 very similar ones, Burrowguard Mentor and Regal Bunnycorn right here. Regal Bunnycorn is 1 white and 1. He's equal, his power and toughness is equal to the number of non-land permanents you control. So what's good about this is that the enchantments, meaning gateway and shelter, do count for him, for the creatures you don't control, okay? He is not a trampler though. So the bigger your board is, the bigger this guy is. He doesn't have trample, but he does scale very, very nicely with how much stuff you're bringing in, which is extremely powerful as it goes. The other one that is similar is the Burrowguard Mentor, who is a Selesnya rabbit. He has trample, he is a rabbit soldier, and his power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures you control. So he doesn't give as much power and toughness because he doesn't count the enchantments or the other non-whatevers you have on the board, non-creature stuff. But he does have trample, and he's a similar price. We want both of them. I don't think it has to be a one or the other situation. It certainly didn't see that when I played it. We definitely want both of them right there. He is very powerful. He's going to be your workhorse because as you get bigger and are putting down more and more stuff, he will absolutely swing in for a significant amount for trampling right there, which is really good. We like to see that. Valley Quest Caller is going to be our captain right here. Has our anthem or captain effect, depending on who you are. That's what you call it. Again, if you see the word caller, Valley blank caller in a card, that means it's a good card. Might Caller and Quest Caller. 1 white and 1. Whenever one or more rabbits, bats, birds, and or mice you control enter, you get to scry. So anytime that one or more of those creatures come in, meaning that anytime we play another rabbit, we get to scry. Then other rabbits, bats, birds, and mice you control get +1. We only have rabbits, but it will cause that anthem effect across the board to all the other creatures, which is really amazing right there. Phineas Gage, Ace Archer. Look at this guy. He's got a pine cone tipped arrow. I don't know what that does. Maybe it has magic in it. Maybe it explodes. Pine cones are known to set on fire and explode, I think. Whatever. He's doing a good job. 1 white and 1 green. 2/2 vigilance and reach. Great stuff for flying right there. Rabbit Archer. And whenever he attacks, here's what he has. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control that's a token or a rabbit. Then if creatures you control have a total power of 10 or more, you get to draw a card. You have to swing in with him to get this effect. However, he's like your finisher card. If you put him down and set yourself up next turn to attack, hold the line, go in with Phineas, it doesn't matter, or even send him in alone, everybody gets +1/+1. If you have a wide board, it's worth it to basically send him in and sacrifice him because basically he pumps the entire board multiple times. If he does that, it's a very, very dangerous card. He could absolutely make your creatures get out of control. If they don't have a good defense against what you have swinging in and they don't have enough removal to deal with the rest of your stuff pumping and pumping, it's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. They're going to get out of control real quick. Here we have Hop to It. 1 white and 2. This is our only 3-drop. Literally the only 3-cost card in the deck. As you'll see here, everything else was a 2-drop. There's a reason for that. I'm sure you know what it is. 1 white and 2. Create 3 1/1 rabbit creature tokens. Good stuff right there. This really affects Quest Caller. Any kind of stuff like this. That's how many creatures you control, how many permanents. It really helps flesh out the total amount of creatures you have on the board with Bunnycorn and Burrowguard. Even Might Caller, by the way. Turn 1 Might Caller, turn 2 something like Quest Caller, and then turn 3 Hop to It is an amazing hit because this thing is going to be like a 5/5 trample on turn 3, which is insanely powerful. So that's our 3-drop is going to be Hop to It. Knight Errant of Eos. Now this was a specific prescription by none other than BREW. 1 white and 4. He had a great idea where if you were going to have a lot of creatures on the board, why not have the scry ability, their convoke ability, not scry. 4/4 Human Knight. Whenever Knight Errant of Arrows enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards with mana value X or less from among them, for X is the number of creatures that convoked. Now, what I like about this combination here is I never need to convoke more than 2. That's all I ever need. So even with like Hop to It on turn 3, just 2 of those tokens, I will pull all of my creatures. No other creature is ever going to be more than 2, so you never need to spend more than 2 creatures convoking the Knight Errant to get what you need out of the deck, because you're never going to miss anything. The only card that you're going to miss is another Knight Errant, and you'd have to scry. You would have to scry 5 for that. It's just not worth it. So really good way of filling out your hand with even more rabbits going nuts right there. I also added, this was my touch right here, I added Raise the Past. Return all creature cards with mana value 2 or less to the battlefield. It's simply too good. It's simply too... Anybody watch I Think You Should Leave? The Driving Crooner? It is simply too good. With all of this juicy value right here, delicious rabbit value, Regal Bunnycorn, Quest Caller, Burrow Guard, Phineas, Valley Caller, Paw Patch, you can recover from a huge board wipe, a ton of removal. You absolutely will punish somebody playing mono black discard or removal in the first 3 or 4, 5 turns of the game, are just them killing your stuff and forcing you to discard. You throw down a Raise the Past, you will refresh your board to a crazy degree. And a lot of times it's not enough for people to recover if you have absolutely swarmed out the board and hit a huge recovery hit. I've also done the trick of swinging in super wide, killing all of my opponent's stuff. We do a huge clash and then just hit Raise the Past, and I can attack again next turn. Amazing stuff to throw that in there. 5 plains, 3 forests, brushlands, Hushwood, Razor Verge. Restless Prairie is actually very good in this. I would definitely recommend too. It enters tapped, but it does give you Selesnya, and it becomes a 3/3 white llama creature. You hear that, Carl Llama Face? And whenever Restless Prairie attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+1 to the end of turn. So he also pumps your full wide board. It really does support a wide board attack right there. Really good. Cavern of Souls for Rabbit. You can choose Rabbit first, maybe Frog second, and maybe Knight third or whatever. Yeah, so Cavern of Souls against our friendly blue players right there. Yeah, so you get that nice llama attack. As far as looking at this right here, 19 rabbits. It is a rabbit warrior deck. Look at that. 26 creatures. Frogs, archers, knights, rabbits, soldiers, unicorns. Where's the unicorns? Oh yeah, it's a unicorn knight. 5 sorceries, 7 enchantments, and 22 lands on a 2.2 average. If you wanted to throw another land in there, if you wanted, you certainly could. You certainly could throw like another forest in there or something like that to get 61 to make sure you have a very smooth draw. I flooded a couple of times with this deck, so I really didn't feel like I needed it as much. We do have a lot more white than green, which is why these are kind of lopsided, but I'm not mad at you for running 23 lands altogether. As far as the sideboard is concerned, for my best of 3 boys, where are my best of 3 boys at? Requisitioner Raid is a great one for destroying artifacts and enchantments and hitting that +1 buff across the board for everyone. You also have some protection you can run with Shard Mages. Gaia's Gift and Overprotect combine the protection and trample abilities in case you get a huge Regal Bunnycorn you can't punch through with it. You can do Gaia's Gift or Overprotect, which is +3 hexproof, indestructible, and trample, and all that good stuff. And then again, I think maybe just some other targeted removal might be useful. For a Destroy Evil or a Get Lost are going to be perfectly fine for your direct removal in case you need it. That's going to be good too. And for that trample ability right there, in case you really need that trample, Audacity is not a bad 1-drop to throw in as well. Most stuff has trample, but for the things that don't, you know, the Quest Caller, the Bunnycorn, the Knight, it's not a bad idea in case you want to swap that in. So those are my ideas right there. Again, big shout out to MTG Brew Crew, or Brew Lab. I'm sorry, I keep saying Brew Crew. Brew Lab, MTG Brew Lab. I keep getting his name wrong. Hopefully he'll forgive me for getting his name wrong. Either way, his info is going to be pinned down there below so you can check him out, because I haven't done a Rabbits deck in a while. And I certainly haven't. The last one I did was Heir Apparent, and I haven't done just a full-on aggro one, and it absolutely does work well on the ladder. So we're going to see these games right here. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Let's get into it. Rabbit time. and I'll be like, wow, I gained fucking 200 subscribers in a week. That's pretty awesome. And then I'll put up a video, and the video will fucking get less views than I got a week ago. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess they're just not watching. Yeah, I don't understand view counts either. It makes even less sense on YouTube. That it's even worse. Because like I said, you'll be like, wow, I'm up 200 subs. And then you'll put up a video, and you're like, I just got less views on this video than I did a week ago. That doesn't make any sense. You would think with more YouTube recommending it to more viewers, it would do better, but no, that you would actually be wrong about that. You would be wrong that it would do better. It's not. Sometimes viewership goes up and sometimes it goes down. No accounting for it. All right, Garrus said, no thank you. He said, I don't like that. I don't like that. He said, I don't like it one bit. Well, you guys got that one. I'm going to give you one more. One more for the road. And then I'm going to take some NyQuil. And listen to Pink Floyd. Yeah, YouTube. What I've learned from YouTube is that YouTube is so random. It is insanely random how random YouTube is. It is just like I mean, there's certain there's some certain things about YouTube that'll occasionally make sense, but sometimes it just does what it wants, you know. To be successful is literally do as much as you can, and hope that you hit it off. There's no secret formula. Sometimes you'll see small creators with absolutely amazing content and they got no views, and then you'll see dog shit creators that have a ton of views. It really is so bizarrely algorithmically driven. There's no accounting for what will be successful and what won't. You know, you can pour your heart and soul into a video and it won't really matter that much. The algorithm will decree that no one's gonna fucking see it. And it kind of sucks. It does. I'm not gonna lie and say that that's a great feeling. But the drive is what gets you there. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. YouTube does not give a shit whether or not your content is quality. Quality means nothing to the algorithm. Views mean things to the algorithm. Long and short of it, quality means fuck all, man. It means absolutely fucking nothing. Lord Skitterbeam. Alright, I need one more mana here and I can pull off a big hit. Ghost Vacuum. Oh, you can start Ghost Vacuuming up me a little bit right there. See if he's gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, in content creation, just like in any other form of entertainment, I can't XQC him. I've been thinking about, Karyama Face. I'm glad you mentioned that because I've genuinely been thinking of putting React Bot over on the other side. You think I should add React Bot into my streams? I didn't know you were a Jax Films fan. I genuinely think I might do it some nights. Just for the fucking lulz. Just for the memes. Go. Solved. I don't think there's anything he can put down that's going to beat me here. He can't even exile that. The only thing he can exile, he can put down that. If he draws a mana, he can do that. He can scry. But I don't even think that that is going to work. He'd be able to put it down. He'd be able to crack it open for Sheoldred. But not going to be enough. There you go. There you go. Indeed, Hillbilly. I go first. We'll try it. Oh, the hot dog place? No, we still haven't been going. We're talking about going to this week. What's it called? Crave Dog USA? I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of far. It's the hot dog place is not super convenient. It's maybe 25 minutes away. But we love hot dogs and chili dogs. And we really do want to get there. Let's put down this. But yeah, it's just far enough to be inconvenient, as I like to say. It's just fucking far enough to be a pain in the ass to get to. And I really think that's why we haven't gone. Because it's not like, oh, we're getting off work, it's 5 minutes. It's like, you know. I mean, when there's a lot of other good food options close by, Snow is real lazy when she gets off work. She doesn't want to go anywhere. She doesn't want to do anything. She's real lazy when she gets off work. She doesn't want to do it. So we have the issue of, do we want to make the effort to go out there, you know? Trexodactyl raiding in with some people. Wonderful. And I don't blame her. Her job's hard, you know? Hey, Carloma Face. Steve Butt. It's so funny because Snow works at a coffee place. So she's up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. So our schedules, we meet at when she gets off work at 3 p.m. to like 8 to 10, and that's when we spend time together. And she's going to sleep. What's up, Incubus? Steve Bot, Savesky, how you doing? Boom, pop, chicka chomp. Jumpin' Jack, Flash, baby, gas, gas, gas. Paste picante on your hot dogs. Yeah, I mean, I had a childhood in between Detroit and Chicago. So you can imagine that, you know, chili dogs, Chicago with the full salad on there and the pickle and everything. Hot dogs were, you know, it's a Midwestern upbringing. You know, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? Boom. Regal Bunny Corn. We actually don't want that. We want another mana. So, let's see what we do here. Let's push in. Mono green deck for the first time ever. How'd that go, Real Raven? Is it a commander deck or is it a real Magic deck? Oh, shots fired. Beep, 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 beep. He's probably going to play like a pump card here. Historic. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm okay trading 1 for 1 there. I kind of just want it dead. It just replaces one problem with another. He's not drawing any mana here, or at least he's not playing any. So what I want is to put down a Phineas and a Shelter. Or just Night Airing him out there. He's going to go in. Ping. Pingus Dingus. Hey, what's up, Eclipse Rider? Perfect. We love mana. We're going to put down Phineas Gage. We're going to scry. I'm gonna scry like an eagle, let my spirit soar. Scry like an eagle. Alright, and then we'll put down... We'll put down the old Gateway Express here. He might play the pump right here. If he plays the pump, that's fine. Okay, he's not gonna play the pump. Fine too. I'm okay with that. Because I feel like next turn we're able to play Shelter and gain the life back if we want. I'm not too worried about it. 16 life with 2 mana. 3 mana, I mean, it's possible they can do a lot of damage with red, but... Yeah, shrine decks are... No, we don't like shrines here. We don't count the shrines here. I'm going to be honest with you. I think we'll lock that Screaming Mimi out. I think that's going to be the case. We're going to hit Screaming Mimi. Poof. Poof. We'll put down the Regal Bunny Corn. Delicious Bunnies. Night Errant of Eos. I don't think we need that. We're going to say no to that. And then we're going to push. 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 There we go. And then we'll play a Brushlands. And he's out of there. There you go. Simple as. As I mentioned before, this is a slightly modified version of BREW Labs Mythic Rabbits. And I realized I hadn't... Innistrad Remastered is not standard legal. It's for historic and other formats. Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. Why was there some crazy shit in there? Push it. Shh. Ah, push it good. Burn, Benny, burn, 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 Benny, Benny, burn, burn, Benny, Push it. Push it real good. Burrowguard Mentor. This is a lot of mana. Why not? We're gonna put down we'll put down a Brushlands. Boom. Grizzle Basil? Yeah. We don't really have to worry about Grizzle Basil. Rabbit. We'll put down Phineas T. Gage. He'll probably get lightning bolted. That's fine though. We wanna pull a couple of those out of his hand. I'll put down Restless Prairie and Rate and Hushward Verge into a Burrowguard Mentor. Ooh, yeah, I can do that. Okay. Or he's gonna foretell. Okay. We'll put down you. We'll auto. We'll auto click action right there. Boom. Shelter's gonna look nice. He could kill me right now. If you have the right combination of cards with a foretold Slick Shot Show Off, you can win the game on turn 3. It is possible. No, he's gonna do that. Okay. Alright, he might pump here. Let's see. Probably gonna do a simple pump. Okay, simple pump, but we'll gain life off this. Boom. Okay. So that's a recruit face right there. We'll drop equal to the number of creatures you control. We'll put down Paw Patch. Take you to the ball game. Go in. Boom. Gain a huge amount of life right there. Okay. Doo doo boo doo boop 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 boo doo 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 boo doo boop boop boop. He's gonna burst. We'll do that. We'll pump that. Boom. If he does 15 damage, he's good to go. That's true. If he does 15 points of damage, Mighty Baneslayer. He could fling here. That's going to be 7. Turn inside out. That's going to be 12. 12 is not enough. So we'll put down the Hushwood. And then we'll turn you into a Grasslands. And then we'll swing in. And then we'll finish off that red right there. Yeah. He just didn't pull it. You know? Red does have trouble being reliable sometimes. Red sometimes just doesn't pull up to the station. It does a lot. It does pull up to the station a lot. But it doesn't always. And that's where you got to be careful. Because sometimes red just runs out of... hits it slow. I appreciate the fact that even by like turn 3, you can usually get these things pumped to a point where red is not able to burn out what they have. So yeah. You do get to that point sometime where red is just they can't out life gain you. They can't do more damage than you can gain life, and they also can't destroy your larger creatures. Red really struggles with big creatures. Red struggles with big creatures, and red struggles with I'm actually going to he goes first, man. That's what's really fucking me up. We'll keep it. It's not the worst hand. He mulliganed. Razor Verge, Duress. He can take Raise the Pass probably. Yeah. He did go pretty quickly on his cards, though. Yeah, red struggles with big creatures, and red struggles with life gain. Because a lot of times, if you have a life gain deck, a lot of times red can't just do that much damage out the gate. They can't rip and grip that hard. So you do see that occasionally. That's pretty good. Let's put down Phineas P. Gage. Okay, probably catch the kill right there. Mono green is fun. Yeah, mono green's a great little card for you right there. Great little color. He'll catch the kill. That's fine. He can catch the kill. That's okay. Boom. So we will put down Valley Mike Color and Beauregard Mentor. Okay. Hawk to It is going to go nuts right now. If he puts down like a Sheldred, he's going to put down the Slasher. Okay, so we're going to Shelter instead. We're going to Shelter in place. Hop to It is going to go fucking nuts. He doesn't have that many cards. He could run a removal on it, but that's fine. That'll take his turn. You're gonna fling your crads. You're gonna be a Gambit. He's gonna play Duress. Ooh, that sucks. I needed that guy there. Well, we'll do this though. Gold Knight, good night, Gold Knight. I gotta say, these bunnies breed like rabbits. Bloodlighter Chlazats. Okay, that's no good. We'll hit him with the raise. There you go. Just call me Angel of the Morning, baby. Just touch my cheek before you leave. Oh, he does have your last name. Yeah, Joel LeBeau he's Gambit. Crads. Yeah. You coming back for Innistrad? Draw less mana? Thanks for the advice. I'm going to try to draw the cards off the top of my deck that I need. I think that's going to be the key to doing a good job here. If I can draw the cards that are good and what I need off the top, I think we'll be doing good. Gold Knight. Everyone say good night, Gold Knight. Mono red again. Look at that. Wonderful. Is he going to swing? No. Boom. So all we've played is mono red tonight. Literally. Iowa Slayer. He's either going to pump with this guy or he's going to Heartfire it up. Okay. Alright. That's fine. No blocks. You don't play the pump on it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And Cavern of whatever. Let's say rabbit. We got a beefy blocker if we do this, though. We got a beefy blocker we can use. He's going to preemptively bang that out. There's the shelter. Boom. We'll hold steady on that. Hey, what's up, Christmas? We'll hold steady on that. We'll see what he runs in with here. Ember Heart. Lightning Strike. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that wasn't a good choice, man. You kind of muscled yourself out of a good hit there. One the best choice that you could have run right there, man. We gotta put it on you. I would gain 5, but he would have a lot to throw at me, potentially. I don't think he could do 15 with 2 cards, especially if I charge in at him here. Okay. We'll see. Maybe he can. No, he can't. Manifold. No, it's not going to be enough. Even doing double strike is not gonna be. It's not gonna be 15. And he drew a fucking mountain too. That didn't even help. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no, it's not enough. Yeah, because I have 10 trampling, so 10 trampling is gonna bust it through. There you go. Red's Revenge. Okay, not bad. Red's Revenge. Oh, Trex didn't remind me. We got to shout out Trexodactyl here. The problem with Renzi loses so many games, leaving him wanting Peach so much. Yeah, it's true, Incubus. Thank you for following Miss Barbie Girl X. Wow, that sure is a name. Ms. Barbie Girl X. Welcome to the show. We got time for one more. Thank you for following Roll Among Us. Miss the standard players? Yeah, man. We're standard all day, all night. You know what I mean? And on my channel, I have a YouTube channel. What we're doing right now is live streaming the video that we're going to put up on YouTube tomorrow. So that's why you should definitely come by the YouTube channel. King of Crads. Geez Louise, this is a weird one. Oh boy. I'll give it a shot. Why not? We're having fun tonight, you know? It is what it is. Oh, we're doing bangers. We're doing burnout bangers right here. He's gonna hit me with the fucking the loop-de-loop, the lightning helix. Do we have more giveaway? I think I have another giveaway tonight, by the way, guys. Let me see if I have more crads to give away. Hold on. Hold steady, real Brit. I might have more pack codes to give away. It may be a thing. Let's do this. Let's do Lily of the Valley right there. He has an instant in his hand. Great. Good to know. Yeah, I have some single pack codes. I don't have any 4-pack codes left. I've got singletons, but we can still do giveaways on that. Shelter, very nice. Boom. Pulled the shelter before I could pull the shelter. Boom. Okay. We'll put down Hush Verge. We'll hold steady because we need to put down Regal Bunnycorn and then a Sheltered by Ghost on him. On his shelter. Never heard Challenger. Play a monster. Boom. Ooh, look at that. Boros Mice gets me in the end here. That's a L right there. He's got fucking absolutely cracked hand there. Absolutely fucking cracked on fire hand right there, so not much we can do about that. Absolutely fucking goated monster hand. One more and we're done. Yeah, absolutely goated monster hand. We'll do one more, boys. Boys and ghouls. All we've been playing all night is fucking aggro. Holy shit, dude. We have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red decks. Boros or red. We've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8 games we've played. So, you know, that happened. Boom. Azorius. Quest Caller. Boom. I have a feeling this is going to be Azorius Reanimator garbage. This is going to be Optical Azorius, whatever you want to call it. Whatever that stupid thing is called. He's going to throw away a bunch of cards here. Oh no, it's that. Alright, let's go for Hawk to it. Scry. Actually, I will take that Brushland. No attacks. Boom. He may want to play the removal. He may want to play the lockout. No, he's going to do Scavenger. He might get the shelter. He didn't get the shelter. Okay. Gets that. He's going to run the shelter right now. There he goes. We have to live in fear of the Phineas, and Beauregard. We have to live in fear of his shelter. I had a feeling he was going to run the proc. We have to live in... Well, it's not that bad if he gets it. We have a lot of board state. I'm going for 1. Boom, Enduring Curiosity. Does pump. If we don't get some removal, though, we're going to be in bad shape, speaking of which. Boom, boom, boom. Hit me for 1. He gets to draw a Crad. That's going to be Razor Verge. So we will put down Beauregard. Don't need that. And Phineas. There it is. There it is, boys. He's probably going to try to hit me with it. Hopefully he plays out his hand here. I need him to not have any mana left to react, is the main thing. Inquisitive Glimmer. Okay, kind of Coles to Newcastle at that point, but sure. Yeah, gotcha, no problem, yeah. Going in. No blocks, I'll take the 3, sure. Boom. What's he gonna run? There's the shelter. Got him. Okay, so he's revealed his shelter. Hopefully he doesn't have a proc for it. We can beg and borrow and plead that he doesn't have the fucking proc for the shelter. He did not. Hushwood Verge, we actually don't need that. And then we'll do no attacks. If he doesn't get a second one off the top, we'll be in good shape here. He's going to get Silent Hall Creeper. Boom. Cryptic Coat. Boom. My coat, it's very cryptic. Cryptic is my coat. We're going to do nothing. We do that. We don't need Cavern of Souls. You could get that back. To combat. Okay. 2 attackers. We're gonna do some fancy footwork here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll do 3. Beauregard Mentor. Everybody gets the pump. Use that. We do that. And we do pump there. There we go. Good games tonight, guys, huh? Good freaking games tonight. How about it? What's he got? He's got nothing. He's got my coat. It has 3 colors. 3 colors has my coat. Yeah, he's not hitting that shelter. That's what he doesn't like. Evil armor. That'll be a first striker for you right there. That'll be a first striker for you right there. Ace of the Gateway Express. So we're going to do 5. Counterspell? What's he got? Ah, he said no thanks. He said no thanks, bro. Yeah, we were going to pummel him down a little bit. Okay. Back at it. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbity. Oh, man. It fucking works. It works, guys. Oh, there goes rabbit. Be rabbit. You guys get it. You know what 8 Mile is. And we'll throw one more in for you here. We got a big audience tonight, so. Though I think you like the Jace Mill strat better. You know, I don't like Jace Mill. I did like Apocalypse Mill. I had a fun time with Apocalypse Mill. And the way I did it mono black. I did mono black force card draw Apocalypse Mill. And that was really fun. That was a lot of fun. Spiteful Hex Mage. This is going to be a sack deck. Paw Patch. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. We'll put down Regal next. Oh, this is a knock. This is a fucking bouncer. This is a bouncer deck. Yeah, this is the bouncer. This is Esper bounces. So I'm sad that I fucking even did this. I'm sad that I even did this. No blocks. Boom. Let's shelter you then. You get to lose that. You get known on that. If he doesn't have a forced sacrifice, he's in trouble. I'm gonna do Lord Skitters. Not way in trouble on the Skitter Beam. Wicked Roll. Wickedness. Boom. Let's say more paw patches for your $1 right there. Let's gain 3. Boom. Boom. Extra card. Boom. Hopeless Nightmare. That gets a pump. It gets rid of a bunny corn. Boom. Block that. I think he has trample. Burrowguard Mentor. Non-land permanents. Put you up. Counterspell maybe? Boom. Gain. This town ain't big enough. Boom. Hopeless Nightmare me again. Is he going to be smart and not swing in with that, or he's just going to swing in with it again? He's been leaving himself open to attacks every turn. Oh, he's going to take a damage there. Gonna Fear of Isolation it. Nice. And Nurturing Pixie, very nice. Fear of Isolation goes back. No attacks. Down. This is eventually going to kill him there. He could knock it back, but... Hey, what's up, kitty cat? How you doing, kitty, kitty, kitty? I was locked in. I didn't even see you. He would kill himself if he played Hopeless Nightmare. All of these do damage to him, so no matter what he does, if he plays any card, it'll kill him by the end of the thing, which is kind of ironic. So he's kind of locked in a death spiral here. Because no matter what he plays, he can only play one card. Because if he plays a second card, it'll kill him. That's a damager, that's a damager, that's a damager. He's out of luck. He's going to take one damage there. So he has to kill me right now. See? There you go. Hey, what's up, Nikolai? How you doing? There we go. All right, that was funny. We like to see people accidentally kill themselves. All right. Hopefully that last statement doesn't get me demonetized. But I think bunnies have proved it. We got to give a big shout out to MTG BREW Lab. He said bunnies were mythic tier. 83% on the play. I'm inclined to believe him. If we're on the draw, we don't do as good. But damn, do we bring in some heat on these guys, man. And we did a hell of a run up to Diamond 2. We are in shooting range. We are in targeting range of the Big M. We only need to win 10 games. And we're in the Big M. So we have plenty of time. It's only the 15th. I think we'll do great. It's not fun when the rabbit gets the gun. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's true. It is true, Chris Chaos. It ain't no fun when the rabbit gets the gun. So until next time, Rabbity Brew. Thanks to Brew Crew. Thank you all for joining us. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye, everyone.